Hello my friends, welcome back to my world of programming. My name is Tumitladi and let's get down to the agenda. So according to the agenda, we're still busy with a mini series, today being the 12th, right? Mini series on ASP.NET Core MVC, specifically looking at scaffolding identity, right? In a previous video, we looked at how to reset the password in case you have forgotten the password. And now we're going to focus on changing the password and also log out, but I'm gonna do part 13 first, right? So no, we're not done with it. Before we continue, I would like it to encourage you to please watch this YouTube channel. I know you'll find it very helpful. Trust me, I know that. And also, all the videos I'm currently making, they're short, simple, straight to the point, showcasing one specific thing at a time, right? This is me saying I can tutor you if you want to learn programming in C# using .NET, right? All right, so changing of the password. So now, before that, let me show you the UI. So let's see. Let's try to get inside the system. It's fine. We're going to use that one. So firstly, I show you the UI, then I show you how the UI looks like in Visual Studio, but we don't focus on the UI, right? Like I said, everything about scaffolding identity, all the pages, they are highly customizable, right? You can make it to whatever you want them to be. So every time a user is authenticated, right? So as soon as you click on the user, you're about to manage the account for the user. And one of them is this. Changing the password, right? Now, two things are happening here, but let me show you the UI first. So that is going to be part of manage. So when you're done scaffolding everything about the identity, you're going to go to change. Where is that change? Change password. There we go. So like I said, this is going to be what makes up the view, right? Including the button to do what? The button to submit, that says change password, this one, and the button to delete. I'll talk about this one in a second, right? So this is the UI, something that we hardly talk about, but what we do talk about is the code behind, right? So here, let me do this and that. So we have a class. It's a very imperative that you decorated this class, change password model, with authorized attribute. It's very, very imperative. And I do have a global variables. I have two containers, the one that manages the user and the one that manages sign in, right? For that specific user. And I have a constructor. It will resolve all the services using constructor injection. And then I have a property. We'll come back to a property in a second, but I do have internal built-in class called change password view model. It has 3 properties, right? And all of them are required. We are asking for the old password, we are asking for the new password, and you confirm the new password. Now all of them, they have required attributes and some data type for password and some display attributes, right? It's what you see here on the UI. Change password, new password, confirm new password, right? Good. So what I do with that, I'm then making up a property of this class, change password view model, and then I decorated this property using bind property, meaning that the data that the user will supply here and here and here, it will be binded to this property, right? So on get, what it does, it just returns the page. That's the only thing it does. But the very first thing, before it returns the page, we should be able to get information about the user. It's very important. It's one of the security checks, right? Firstly, the user that's just built in. We just need to say get user async with the helper of user manager. And we need to check, did we find the user object using that logged in user? If we did find it, then go return the page. If not, show the error message, right? And then on post async, it's a bit different. Firstly, we are handling the model state to check it, did the user supply whatever we asked for, right? And then we're gonna find again the user based on get user async with the helper of user manager. And we're gonna check again. If we did find the user, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, listen, change password requires a user object, it requires the old password, and it requires the new password. Remember, it's always important to do new password and confirm password. They need to match. It's very important. And then based on the result, if the result has succeeded, what we're gonna do, well, if they did not succeed, that means we need to show the error message. The error message will say we cannot allow you to change the password at the moment, try again later, right? But if everything was okay, we're going to refresh sign in that particular user with the help of a sign in manager, and then we're going to show the success message and we're going to point them to home page. That's what it happens. That's the first part. Now here's a question. Why do I have a deleted account? This thing was not here. Can you believe that? Because remember, I have an app, both the mobile app, both on Google Play Store and Apple Store. So while I was busy trying to submit the app to Apple Store for review, they asked, hey, is there a way, since your users are required to furnish their credentials on the app, right? But is there a way for them to request for the account to be deleted? I was like, what? No, I don't want users to delete the account. Unfortunately, I was forced. I had to show this off, point them to this URL. I have to give them an account. They have to see that there is a way for the user to delete the account, so that on the app I point to this page. Do you understand? So I was forced, please note that I was forced by Apple Store, from Apple Store. And also I saw with Google there's a new policy that they are forcing all the new apps to have the user account deletion being possible inside the app. So basically this is it, right? The final thing I want to talk about is other stuff that are part of managed when it comes to scaffolding identity, right? So one of them is this. Yes, there's a delete account, but I'm not making use of delete account. Oh, by the way, I do make it. Wait, let me check. If I click here, oh, sorry, there's a delete account. Okay, okay, you have to verify that. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, there's a delete. Oh, okay. So here we are asking for user manager, sign in manager, and send email service. We are using the constructor to resolve them. We are using delete account view model. It has one property of type string for email, and it's required. And then on get, we're getting the user, we are returning the page. Okay, that makes sense. And here we're checking the model state, we're getting the user, and then, oh, I see what's happening. If, okay, you have to double check, or you have to give me, before you can delete, you can't just give me an incorrect email. Like now, it's gonna show you some problems because the email has to match the one that you used to log in. If it doesn't match, like for example, account was not found, try again. Oh, that's good. So this is what happened. And then account type, there's another thing that I'm checking. If the account type is creator, here I'm saying you have requested for your account to be deleted on the platform. Your request was sent for further communication, and further communication will be sent via email. Oh, because I have two types of users, content users and content creators. For content creators, I don't just allow them to instantly. I send an email so that here it is. I sent to say account deletion. I'm sending it to the admin to say this person is requesting for their password, their account to be deleted. And then I sign them out and send them to home page. But if the account type is content user, yes, I'm going to use the user manager and say delete async. I'm actually going to delete the account, right? And if it's not succeeded, I'm going to show them the error message. But if it succeeded, I'm going to show them a success message, which is your account has been deleted successfully. All right. So finally, there's a delete personal data. There's a disable two-factor authentication, download personal data. There's email. There's enable authenticator, generate recovery codes. There's a personal data, reset authenticator, set password, show recovery codes, two-factor authentication. All of this is part of a scaffolding identity, right? If you want to learn more about what just happened, all of this, I can teach you for 25 Rand per session. That session is a full hour, any day from Monday to Friday. You tell me your time, I look at my schedule, then I'll reply to you with a flexible schedule. 25 Rand. Thank you.